three ships PQR are at sea. The bearing of Q from P is 30 degrees and the bearing of P from R is 300. If line PQ is 5 and line PR is 8, calculate to three significant figures distance between Q and R and the bearing of Q from R. So the first thing we are going to do here, we are going to draw our bearing triangle. So the first thing is the bearing of Q from P. This is our P. North, east, west, and south. So they said the bearing of P of Q from P, this is P, is 30. So we put 30 here. So this is our Q. Now the next thing says the bearing of P from R. Let's assume our R is here. And the bearing of P from this R is 300. So this is 300. This is 300 degrees. If line PQ is 5 and line PR is 8, so we should find the distance between Q and R. So this is our triangle. Now we need to know what this angle is going to give us. We know that outside there is 30. So the remaining angle here in this first quadrant, that is 90 minus 30, will give us 60. Now for this one, this place is 300, right? And we know the first, second, and third quadrant is 270. So that is 300 minus 270. That gives us 30. So that means the remaining small angle that is here is 30. So we are going to use our corresponding angles. If this place is 30, then this small place here is also 30. So we have 60 plus 30. That gives us 90 degrees. So if we are to redraw our triangle, we have 90 degrees, we have 5, we have 8, we have X. So we have P, Q, and R. So in order to get X, we are going to use our cosine rule. Cosine rule says that A squared equals to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cos A. Now in the case of what we have here, it's going to be P squared equals to Q squared plus R squared minus 2QR cos P. Now, our X is our P squared. So let's substitute all our values into this equation. So we have X squared equals to 5 squared plus 8 squared minus 2 times 5 times 8 cos 90. Okay, so we have X squared equals to 5 squared is 25 plus 8 squared is 64 minus 2 times 5 times 8 gives us 80 cos 90. So we have X squared equals to this plus this gives us 89. Remember cos 90 is 0, so everything here becomes 0. So the next thing we are going to do is we are going to square root both sides. So we have X equals to the square root of 89 gives us 9.43. Remember they said we should put our answer into three significant figures. So that's our answer for distance between X, Q, and R, 9.43. Now the bearing, this is A. B, the bearing of R from Q, meaning that we are looking for here. So let's call this our Y. So in order to get the bearing, we are going to use sine rule. So we have sine P over P equals to sine Q over Q. Our sine P is 90. Sine 90 over our P is 9.43. 9.43 equals to, we don't know our sine q. Sine q over our q is 8. So let's cross multiply. So we have 8 sine 90 equals to 9.43 sine q. So if we have 8 sine 90, 8 sine 90 gives us 8. So 8 equals to 9.43 sine q. Divide both sides by 9.43. So we have 0.848 equals to sine q. So our q will be equals to arcsine of 0.848. Our q equals to 58.0, approximately 58 degrees. So that's our answer for this question. Like, share, and follow for more. Thank you very much.